before 1971, this country was not existed.
Wow.
All these 7 emirates,
Really?
yes, they were living as a trucial states.
Mm-hmm.
Those 7 emirates names are, 7 states names are Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah and Al Quwain. When they were living as a trucial states means they were having their own boundary, own government, own flag. Even from to travel from one emirate to another, people required their passport. But in 1971, the ruler of Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, he invited all the 7 emirates to form a country. He also invited Qatar and Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
But Qatar and Bahrain, they didn't join them. The reason is the Bahrain, it's far away from here and it is not connected with the land, with this area.
Mm-hmm.
For the Qatar, they are having a lot more oil and gas reserves. So they want to do the thing their own.
Okay.
Qatari, they are very, very rich.
Mm-hmm.
The Qatar Habibis.
Mm-hmm.
This country, here, Abu Dhabi is the richest one. Even so on 2nd December 1971, these 7 emirates, they joined each other, they created a union, a federation. So this country is a union of 7 emirates. Each year on 2nd December, they celebrate National Day as a Union Day. Even at the time of formation of the country, when they were creating the country, they were creating their ordinance, it was decided whoever will be the ruler of Abu Dhabi will be the president of the country. The reason is the total land area of this country is around 84,000 square kilometer. In 84,000 square kilometer, Abu Dhabi owns 67,000 square kilometer.
Oh, sure.
Like 84% land area
Mhm.
and offshore areas are under Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
It's Abu Dhabi who is exporting the oil. It's Abu Dhabi who is the richest one. Their net worth is more than 300 billion US dollar. Yes. As compared to Abu Dhabi, Dubai is poor. Yeah. Like Dubai ruling family, their net worth is around 20 billion or 30 billion US dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Abu Dhabi who is exporting the oil, but Dubai, they are using their oil only for the local purposes, like for the transport, for the power production. But still Dubai is earning very big money from the tourism department. Dubai main source of revenue is tourism. That's why Dubai want to be number 1 in everything. Like world tallest building, the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Then world tallest hotel building, it's also in Dubai. World tallest residential tower, Princess Tower, it's also in Dubai. Then self-claimed 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab,
Okay.
it's also in Dubai. Then world largest water park, Aquaventure, it's in Dubai. Then world biggest shopping mall, Dubai Mall. And then in Dubai Mall they have world biggest water aquarium, and then the biggest fountain show, the water fountain show. It's also the biggest one. So it's like everything, whatever Dubai want to do, it should be number 1. Like right now, Saudi, they are building Jeddah Tower, the world tallest building. But right after that, Dubai will build Greek Tower. It will be the world tallest building. So it's like Dubai is in a race with everyone.
Yeah, I
And
see.
yourself.
And the most important thing, Dubai is world's safest city.
Mm-hmm.
This is the special thing. Like in the night time, after midnight, at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., a lady is walking in on a road, she is safe. Nobody can even stare at her.
Thank God.
If somebody stare at her, she get uncomfortable, she can call the police.
Oh,
And police have the right to arrest the guys. And they will get jail for 2 months.
Oh, wow.
It's a practical rule here.
Good. I love it.
So on other side, you can see the old houses. This is the area where the early settlement started. In the
Okay.
old times, Before 1833, no one was living in this area.
Oh.
There were few tribes. The two tribes, they were Banias tribes, Arabian desert Bedouins. Bedouins are the people who used to live in deserts and completely illiterate. So there were two tribes, Buflasa and Buflaha. They were looking for a place where they could have good place for living and good place for business. So the Buflasa tribe, they settled in this area. This is Bastakia area. They settled here. They discovered sweet water well here. That's why they settled here. You know sweet water well? Like an oasis. Oasis in a desert. Sweet water is good for cooking and drinking. They cannot drink and cooking in the sea water.
Okay, yeah.
So they settled their tents in the old times. First they were living here in tents. Then after some time this area became trade hub for Persian merchants, Iranian traders.
Mhm.
So then those guys, they were rich, the Persian merchants, they built the houses here.
Mhm.
So some part is the real old houses, and this part, the long part, it's a newly built area, but the structure is old style. The Buflasa tribe, they were around 600 people who settled here, and their leader was Maktoum bin Bhuti. So the current ruling family of Dubai is that guy family, Maktoum Al
Oh, wow.
Maktoum family.
Mhm.
There is no democracy here, no voting system, no voting rights for anybody.
Mhm.
Only the ruling family. Al Maktoum family for Dubai, Al Nahyan family for Abu Dhabi, Qasmi family for Ras Al Khaimah and Sharjah, and Molla family for Al Quwain, Noemi family for Ajman, and Shabki family for Fujairah. All these families, they were tribes here. This is Dera area, that is Bar Dubai, and in between Dera and Bar Dubai, this is natural water canal, Dubai Creek Canal. This water is directly coming from Arabian Sea, Persian Gulf.